From Hollywood, a special Name That Tune. The first in our $100,000 playoff series. Playing the tunes are Stan Worth and the Name That Tune Band. With Monica Burris. Dan Sawyer in the sound system. With Steve Marsh. Jerry Fiala and Denon Rawls. And now the star of Name That Tune, Tom Kennedy.
Thank you very much. Thank you and welcome. Well, hello everybody. There's lots of excitement here as we bring back our Name That Tune winners from the past 6-week shows. Each one has qualified to compete against others for a guaranteed $100,000 in cash, $10,000 a year for 10 years. So, John Harlan, would you introduce our 6 winners?
Here they are, Tom. Jim Boone, a construction worker from Chula Vista, California.
Welcome back.
Denise Tucker, a homemaker from Fresno, California.
How are you? Good to see
Jeanne Antrim, a program analyst also from Fresno. Ralph Erlinsky, our singing doctor from Hayward, California. Lee Bogart, a medical secretary also from Hayward. And Marianne Summer, a secretary from Los Angeles.
And welcome back to you. We're mighty proud of you 6. We're happy to have you with us. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, playoff number 1 with Jim Boone, Jeanne Antrim, and Lee Bogart. And one of you will go to the finals. And next week, you 3 will compete, and then 2 weeks from tonight, those 2 finalists will go head-to-head for $100,000 cash prize. So, Jerry, would you take these people to their very special seats so they can follow tonight's action, which will determine our finalist for Name That Tune's $100,000. Now, in our first round tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to say goodbye to one of these 3 people. Will it be Jim Boone, Jeanne Antrim, or will it be Lee Bogart? We'll find out right after this. Melody Roulette. Tonight, it's an elimination round without points, and the first 2 contestants to correctly name 2 tunes stay in the game. And we'll have to say goodbye to the losers. So each spin of this wheel is vitally important. Remember, if the wheel stops on this spot right here, that means you can not only win $1,000, but also this brand new car. All right, we're going to do one time, so let's do it. Let's play Melody Roulette. Clark. Come on, Clark. Come on. You're not only going for $500, but a brand new car. And since there are 3 of you playing, whoever buzzes in gets 1 chance at the tune for $500 and a car. Listen and name that tune.
I think I'm gonna be sad. I think
A Ticket to Ride.
You got it. $500 first of all. 1, 2, 3, 4, $500. Let me ask you something. When you played our game the first time, did you win a car?
Yes.
Here are the keys to your second brand new car. Now, for tonight's elimination round, this is what is important. You now have 1 tune. If you get 1 more, you will qualify for the playoffs. Here we go with the next spin of the wheel. Double. So for $100, listen and name that tune. Jim Boone, Deep in the Heart of Texas. You got it, Jim. You have a $100 bill, and now all you need is 1 more tune to qualify. And here we go with the next spin of the wheel. All right. Now we got it. All right. For $500, hands by your side, listen and name that tune.
There's got to be a la la. There's got to be a morning after.
That's it. Step up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and $500. You are all now eligible. As a matter of fact, whoever gets the next tune will be our first qualifier. Who is it going to be? Let's find out. And it's on 300. Whoever gets this will qualify for the playoffs. Good luck all for $300. Listen and name that tune.
Na, 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 na.
Jim Boone.
Anticipation.
That's it, Jim. Anticipation. $300. One, two, $300. Anticipation was the name of that tune. You have now qualified. Just take one step backward and stand right there. You have qualified now. It is between Jeanne and Lee. This time, since there are two of you, whoever buzzes in first gets the first chance at the tune, but if you're not right, the other gets a chance at it. Whoever gets this qualifies. Whoever doesn't, we say goodbye. Here we go. What a fitting climax. Both of you get by your podiums.
Okay.
Jeanne, hands by your side. For $2,000, but even more importantly, whoever wins this is qualified. Whoever loses, we say goodbye. For $2,000, listen and name that tune. All right, Lee.
San Francisco, here I come!
Wrong.
California, here I come!
That is it! Wait a minute, I'll be all right with you. Oh, $2,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's $10 $100, and that is a $1,000 bill, and you have qualified, the two of you. San Francisco. Tell everyone. Yeah, I was going to say, she lives up by San Francisco. Oh, isn't that something? What a great player you are, though, Lee. And when you played our game the last time, you take it with you, and another car added to it. You have a grand total of cash and prizes, $14,886, and 2 cars. Congratulations, honey. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Lee Bogart. All right, Jeanne, congratulations. Come on over here. Jim, take your money with you. Congratulations to both of you. You are now on your way in our next 2 rounds worth 10 points each. That determines tonight's finalist who'll be going for $100,000 in cash. In just a minute, bid a note. Hang in there. You're on your way. Well, let's talk now to our 2 people who are one step closer to $100,000. You all, of course, remember Jeanne Antrim. She's a program analyst from Fresno, California, right?
Yes.
What does husband Michael think about your success so far?
He is thrilled. When I called him after I won, he said, "You got your piano."
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does Michael do, incidentally?
He's in graduate school to become a clinical psychologist. He's got one more year to go.
Good deal. All right. And Jim Boone, of course, is a construction worker from Chula Vista, right? And the last time you were on our show, we met your wife. Her name was Ruby, and the kids were Danny and Tommy. Right. All right. Now it's time to play Bid a Note. I'm going to read clues from these 6 clues brought in by the lovely Jerry Fiala. Thank you very much, Jerry. And remember, now you bid against each other as to how few notes it will take you to name this tune. Any tune, that is, the tune that's up. The first to score 3 wins 10 points. And Jim, since you were the first to qualify, you get the first pick of the clues. Which one would you like, sir?
Number 1.
Number 1, starting at the beginning, huh? Here we go. This 1962 tune, a powerful hymn of dissent against injustice, has been recorded by such diverse artists as Marlene Dietrich, Duke Ellington, and Peter, Paul, and Mary. All right, Jim?
I can name that tune in 7 notes.
Jim, I can name it in 6 notes.
Jeanne, I can name that tune in 5 notes.
I'm going to try 4.
Name that tune.
All right, here's the repeat of your clue. This 1962 tune, a powerful hymn of dissent against injustice, has been recorded by such diverse artists as Marlene Dietrich, Duke Ellington, and Peter, Paul, and Mary. And here now are your 4 notes.
Not "We Shall Overcome."
You're right, it is not. Jim, you get it automatically. Could we hear it? Steve March.
How many roads must a man walk?
That was Blowin' in the Wind, the Bob Dylan tune. The first tune goes to Jim Boone. Jeanne, the next pick of the clue is yours. Which one would you like?
Number 3, please.
Number 3, and here it is. From the big broadcast of 1938, this sentimental tune won the hearts of movie fans everywhere, becoming the theme for one of today's most famous comedians. All right, Jeanne, start the bidding.
Jim, I can name that tune in 7 notes.
Jeanne, I can name that tune in 5 notes.
I can name it in 4 notes.
Jeanne, name that tune.
All righty. From the big broadcast of 1938, this sentimental tune won the hearts of movie fans everywhere, becoming the theme for one of today's most famous comedians, and here are your 4 notes.
Thanks for the memories.
You got it. Could we hear it, Steve? The comedian, of course, is Bob Hope, and the tune, Thanks for the Memories. And now we have 1 tune for Jeanne and 1 for Jim. Jim, next pick of the clue is yours. 2, 4, 5, or 6?
2.
Number 2. Here we go. The anticipation in Dory Previn's lyrics were gently expressed by the Sandpipers in this 1969 tune from the movie The Sterile Cuckoo. All right, Jim, start the bidding.
Jeanne, I can name that tune in 5 notes.
Name that tune, Jim.
Oh, all right. The anticipation in Dory Previn's lyrics were gently expressed by the Sandpipers in this 1969 tune from the movie The Sterile Cuckoo. Here are your 5 notes.
Come Saturday morning.
That is it. And could we hear it? Stand with.
I would have gotten it from the note.
Yeah, but would you have gotten it from 4 notes?
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Jim now has 2 tunes. Jeanne has 1. Jeanne, the next pick of the clue is yours. 4, 5, or 6?
Number 5.
Number 5. Here we go. If you get this, you're still in this round. If you don't, Jim wins the round. And the 10 points. Introduced in Kismet by a quartet, this declaration of devotion became a popular tune of the early 50s. All right, Jeanne, start the bidding.
Jim, I can name that tune in 7 notes.
Jeanne, I can name it in 5.
5 to you. What do you say, Jeanne?
Name that tune.
All right. Here's the repeat of your clue, and if you get it, you win the round, Jim. Introduced in Kismet by a quartet, this declaration of devotion became a popular tune of the early 50s, and now here are your 5 notes. Jeanne is still alive. Could we hear it, Stan Worth? And this is My Beloved. It's based on a theme by Berta Dean from Kismet, and that Jeanne is still in the game. 2 for Jeanne, 2 for Jim. Whoever gets this one wins the round and the next 10 points. And Jim, which would you like? We have 4 and 6 left. 4, he
Please,
says.
thank you.
This is it for 10 points. The summing up of emotions in the simple lyrics of this bestseller of 1975 has helped make it one of the most recorded tunes of recent times. All right, Jim, start the bidding.
Jeanne, I can name that tune in 5 notes.
I'm going to try 4.
Name that tune.
All right, interesting. The summing up of emotions in the simple lyrics of this bestseller of 1975 has helped make it one of the most recorded tunes of recent times, and now here are your 4 notes.
Feelings.
That is it, and you win the round. Monica, can you hear?
Nothing more than feeling.
Jeanne came from behind, and she won the round, and she has 10 points. And now, Jim, next we're going to play the Golden Medley Showdown worth another 10 points, and you've got to win that round to stay in the game. And this chance is for $100,000. That is what is at stake. Back in a minute. Jim Boone. Now we come to the Golden Medley Showdown, and we'll be playing as many tunes as you can name in 30 seconds. The first one to hit the buzzer gets first chance at the tune at the end of 30 seconds. Whoever has named the most tunes wins 10 points. And right now we have 10 points for Jeanne Antrim and none for Jim Boone. But Jim, if you win this round, you will have tied the score, and the 2 of you will play a tiebreaker. Whoever names the tie-breaking tune will return to meet the winner of next week's playoff show for $100,000 in cash, $10,000 a year for 10 years. Good luck to you both. Hands by your side, please. We are setting the clock at 30 seconds. Listen now and name that tune. Jeanne.
Standing on the street corner.
That is an incorrect title. Can you give it to me, Jim?
Standing on the corner
That's
watching all the
it.
girls
Standing
go
on
by.
the corner is it. Yes. Poor lad tune. All right. The clock will eventually catch up with us. It still reads 30, but don't worry about that. We'll tell you as we go along. Listen now and name that tune. All right, Jeanne.
Somewhere My Love.
That is it. Somewhere in My Love. Now we're tied. One tune apiece. 28 seconds left on the clock, or Lara's theme, or the theme from Dr. Zhivago. Listen now and name that tune. All right, Jim.
Little Brown Jug.
That's it, Little Brown Jug. 2 for Jim, 1 for Jeanne. Listen and name that tune.
Take out the papers and the trash.
All right, Jim. He can't name it. Can you name? That's it. Yeah. Oh boy, this is going to be a contest. 2-2 with 24 seconds left on the clock. Listen and name that tune. All right, Jeanne.
Smile again.
That's it. I'll never smile again. Jeanne is in the lead with 23 seconds on the clock. Listen and name that tune.
There is a line.
All right, Jim.
The House of the Rising Sun.
Yes, sir. 3-3. 21 seconds on the clock. Listen and name that tune. All right, Jeanne.
Did wadum chew.
That is it. That's it. Wadum chew. Just a second. Is that close enough? When you get into dits and doo-doos, it's, I'm sorry, it is incorrect, our judge says. Can you name it? Jim. Okay.
What do?
No, it is, now get this. A grown man standing here saying, it's boop boop, didum, datum, wadum, chew. Or itty bitty poo would have done it too. Or 3 little fishies, but you didn't have the boop boops in there, Jeanne, so that's that. So we still have 3-3 with 19 seconds left on the clock. Listen now and name that tune.
Da, 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 friendly old girl of our town.
All right, Jim, just a second. Go ahead, I saw you hit it, but name that tune. He can't do it.
Copenhagen.
Just a second. Can you name that tune?
Copenhagen?
No, it is wonderful,
Wonderful
Copenhagen.
Copenhagen.
Yes. Now, may I please check this? All right, fine. Can we reset it? Now we're ready to go. The clock is at 15 seconds, and it is 3-3. Listen now and name that tune.
La 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 la, really wrong. Our number's too big to
All right, Jeanne.
I Am Woman.
That is it. I Am Woman. The Helen Reddy tune. Now Jeanne has 4, Jim has 3. 11 seconds left on the clock. Listen and name that tune. The 5 seconds has elapsed. That was 42nd Street. It's still 4 for Jeanne, 3 for Jim. 6 seconds left on the clock. Listen and name that tune. 5 seconds has expired. That was, I guess I'll have to change my plan. Jeanne has 4. Jim has 3. 1 second on the clock. Listen and name that tune.
Name that tune. I'm off to see the wizard.
It's wrong. Can you
You're
name
off to see the
That's
wizard.
it. We are off to see the wizard, and Jeanne is the champ. Oh. You know, that's as close as like saying San Francisco, here I come. Look at her. She's
Sure
crying
is.
already. It's we're off to see the wizard, and as you well know, being an expert at this game, everything has to be exact. Jim Boone, we have to say goodbye to you. First of all, congratulations, Jeanne. You are on your way to $100,000. Jim Boone, when you go, you take with you cash and prizes totaling $11,482. What a fine champ you have been. Thank you so much. Thank you. Jeanne Antrim, you know what you have done. You are on your way now to $100,000. Here comes Michael, her husband, the graduate student. Now listen, you two. Jeanne is a finalist now, and your name is going to go up and go over on our playoff chart. And next week, ladies and gentlemen, we will be seeing these 3 people. The playoff chart is right there. Look at that. Look at your name going up there. Isn't that exciting? There it is. Now, these, come on over here. Michael, I'm going to have to ask you to go back out in the audience now, Michael, because we're going to put her to work. Good luck. Keep your fingers crossed. Come on over here. Jeanne, get over here, young lady. All right. Now, these 1, 2, 3 people are going to be back here next week, ladies and gentlemen, in a contest just like tonight. Denise Tucker and Ralph Halinsky and Marianne Sumner. They will be playing a contest just like you saw tonight, and one of them will emerge victorious. Whichever one that is will be against our own Jeanne Antrim, whose name is right up there on the playoff chart. And then those two will go head-to-head for $100,000, $10,000 a week for 10 years. For 10 years.
See you next week on Name That Tune. Don't miss it.
Some of our contestants will receive the sporting. The $100,000 Name That Tune is a Ralph